Welcome back, Spellslingers. I'm Seth, and this is Double Sleeved MTG. I've got some more great CDH content for you. We're also joined by Derfull from the Unstable Commanders. But before we get in the gameplay, I'd like to say that it was great seeing everybody at MagicCon Chicago. We look forward to seeing you in upcoming events like MagicCon Atlanta. So with all that out of the way, let's get into the gameplay. Now let's take a look at the opening hands. We have Derfull piling in the Gitrog Monster. His opening hand is Putrid Imp, Chrome Mox, Bloodstained Mire, Force of Vigor, Deadly Rollick, Dismember, and finally an Ancient Tomb. Next up, we have Mike piloting Malcolm Vial. His hand is Undercity Sewers, Soul Ring, Rhystic Study, Dark Ritual, and he put back a Tainted Pact, Ragavan Nimble Pilfer, and a Chain of Vapor. Next up, we have myself piloting Hashaton. My hand is a Tundra, Marsh Flats, Demonic Tutor. I put back Misty Rainforest, Consecrated Sphinx, Ranger Captain of Eos, and an Underground Sea. Finally, we have Josh piling Estrid the Masked. His opening hand is an Esper Sentinel, Utopia Sprawl, Command Tower, Scalding Tarn, Enduring Vitality, and he put back a Grand Abolisher and Basalt Monolith. Now, let's get into the game.
Alright, untap, upkeep, no triggers, draw, play a Bloodstained Mire as land for turn. I'm going to go ahead and crack it and go fetch myself a Bayou. Alright, so I'm going to tap my Bayou in order to cast a Carpet of Flowers. And beyond that, 6 cards in hand, I will pass the turn.
Cool. I will draw. Oh, we aren't punished. I like this. I will play a City of Brass.
Okay.
Lose a life and cast a Soaring and pass the turn after that.
He's rampant, guys. He's
Pass
rampant.
No,
Kill him fast.
No. I passed
Damn it.
I have 3 cards in hand.
I will play a Marsh Flat and be sad. Pass the turn.
Yikes.
Alright, untap, upkeep, draw for turn. I would like to play a Command Tower. I would like to play an Exploration. Scalding Tarn.
You got it.
I would like to fetch down to 39. I'm going to get Tundra, cast a Esper Sentinel. And then if that's good, then I pay.
Just curious, how many islands does that mean you have? Just one, right?
Just one, correct.
Uno.
Alright, untap, upkeep, no triggers, draw. Almost to the point where I'm willing to just do this. Underground Mortuary. Inner
Nice.
Spellfield tapped, and I get to surveil one.
Nice.
And I'm going to leave that on top.
Oh,
And
no.
on that bombshell, I will pass the turn.
Cool. I will untap, upkeep, draw.
Play a land, cast Malcolm.
Play a Undercity Sewers Surveil trigger. I'll bin a Professional Facebreaker.
All right.
And then I will take 1 from my City of Brass and 2 colorless and attempt to cast a Rhystic Study.
Oh, I swear to God, I thought it was a dock set or
Or
an
Esper.
opposition agent.
I cannot pay for Esper, you may draw.
All right.
Are there any
Is that all, Mike?
no responses to Rhystic Study?
I have nothing.
That's
And as much
priority.
as I don't like it, yeah, your Rhystic Study sticks.
I'm very happy to hear that. I will pass the turn after that.
On your end step, I will fetch. There's the
High fives.
Underground Sea. I will go to the upkeep and I will draw. Play
I'm so sorry.
I will tap my 2 lands and I will cast my Arcane Signet. Michael, you get your draw because I cannot pay.
Sweet. I will draw.
Trigger Esper as well.
After that, I will pass it on to you, Josh.
Alright, untap, upkeep, draw. This deals. I will play a Beseiju, this land for turn. And I will pay 3 for Enduring Vitality. I cannot pay.
I will draw.
I will move to combat. Esper Sentinel going at Malcolm Vial.
I declare no blocks and we'll take 1.
Alright, I will pass.
So we're going to untap, upkeep, no triggers, draw, play an Ancient Tomb as my land for turn, because I too am going to feed a Heuristic Study and an Esper Sentinel by attempting to cast a Chrome Mox. Like I said, I'm not paying it, and I wanted to make sure I declare my imprint, which is going to be Deadly Rollick. So it's imprinted, so my Chrome Mox makes it black.
I will draw.
Declare Goodman Seth as my target for 2
Got it,
islands. I will make 2 green. I will lose 2 in this process with 1 floating colorless. I'll pay with that extra mana that I've got. But I'll cast Gitrog. Gitrog Monster, legendary creature, frog horror, death touch.
Oh.
At the beginning of your upkeep, sacrifice the Gitrog Monster unless you sacrifice a land. You may play an additional land on each of your turns. Whenever 1 or more land cards are put into your graveyard from anywhere, draw a card. Gitrog has 6 power and 6 defense. Coming soon to a theater near you. But that's all I'm doing. I'll go ahead and pass it over to you, Mike. And like I said, I only paid the 1 for the Gitrog.
Yep.
So, yep.
I will untap, upkeep, and draw. I will play a Badlands and Undercity Sewers I will cast Malcolm.
Your Malcolm is good there, Mike.
Cool. I will pass the turn after that.
Untap, upkeep, draw. I'm gonna cast Azur the Enchanter. I misread Zur's CMC. We did fix it later on in the game.
Not what I was expecting. Okay.
Rustic Study trigger.
You got it, bud.
I will draw.
I pass priority.
After Zur the Enchanter resolves, I'll pass the turn, because I am not in a good spot here, ladies and gentlemen.
Untap, upkeep, draw for turn. Okay, here we go. Forest, land for turn. Misty Rainforest is my second land for turn. I would like to pay a green and cast a Utopia Sprawl on my snow-covered forest. When it comes into play, I choose a color, and when I tap the forest, it taps for an additional mana of that color.
Rustic Study.
Go ahead
I'll
and tap
pay.
that Esper Sentinel.
Okay.
Cool.
If this is good, I'll choose white.
Okay.
Good with me.
So 2, 3. I'm gonna pay for a Smothering Tithe.
Rustic Study. Oh, you said you paid?
I did not pay this time. You can have the draw.
Okay.
I'm passing.
I will show you Deer Scar shit.
Trigger Esper Sentinel.
I will pay.
I would like to pay a life to crack my Misty. Any
Uh,
response?
I have no response.
No response.
I'll find a hedge maze. I'll have a surveil trigger. And then I believe after that I will have no response to your fears.
Cool.
Alright. Tithe is countered. I would like to move to combat.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to swing 3. Well, wait, what's Malcolm?
Malcolm's a 2-2.
I would like to swing 3 your way.
I will declare no blocks and go down to 34.
Alright, I will pass the turn.
All right. So untap, upkeep. We do have a trigger. I'm going to opt to sacrifice my Ancient Tomb to Gitrog, which will trigger and draw me a card, and then I'll actually draw my card for a turn. So I'm going to have my Carpet of Flowers do 2 green, and we're going to cast a Force of Vigor.
Oh, no.
Trigger Esper.
You can draw.
Rustic Study.
You may not, because I'm going to use the extra mana to pay for the draw. And then I'm going to proceed to blow both of them up. So
Esper as well.
Esper and the Ristic, yeah.
I have no response.
Same.
So, Mr. Vial Smasher, the Gitrog Monster is going to come over and nom nom on your face, sir.
I will declare no blocks.
I will pass to you.
Untap, upkeep, and draw. Volcanic Island. I will cast an Arcane Signet.
Sounds good.
Cast the Vial Smasher.
I got
What?
nothing for Vial.
I pass priority.
I'll go to combat. I'll hit Gitrog.
Okay, so it's 2, right?
Yeah, it's just
Yep.
2 commanders.
So that's going to bring me down to a 35.
On damage, I'll make a treasure. Pass the turn.
Okay, upkeep. Draw. Yeah, I will cast a Demonic Tutor.
Gotta pass priority on that.
don't-
I'm not
I-
a fan of it, but yeah, also have to pass.
Is it good?
Yeah, I
Go
know.
with me.
Cast said Esper Sentinel.
I pass priority.
Yeah, I'm good with it.
Josh, the turn is yours, my friend.
Alright, I will untap, upkeep, draw for turn. Let's play a City of Brass as my land for turn. Let's play Entity Tracker. Whenever an enchantment I control enters, I draw a card. If that's good, 1, 2, 3. I'll take another damage. That's 4. I'll play Eidolon of Blossoms. When it or another enchantment enters, I draw a card. So I have 2 draw triggers on the stack. Am I good to draw?
Yes, you're good to draw.
And I am down to 37 right now. Okay, draw 2 cards. I will then pay 1 Carpet of Flowers.
Esper Sentinel.
I cannot pay.
Okay, I will draw.
Yep, is Carpet good?
Yes, Carpet is good.
Okay, I have
Yeah,
2
I
more
understand.
draw triggers. Okay, I would like to go to second main. I would like to make 2 white mana. I would like to play a Drannith Magistrate. If that's good, then I'm good to pass the turn.
All right, so untap, upkeep, trigger, Gitrog. I will part ways with the Underground Mortuary. It's going to trigger Gitrog, and I draw a card, and then I draw a card for turn. So we still have 2 islands. I will generate 2 green.
Yep.
One of those we're going to do for a Delighted Halfling. I like having the mana.
It resolves.
Okay, I appreciate that. And then, so I still have the other green, so I'm going to use it and add 1 to it for a Green Sun Zenith.
Esper.
Oh, fuck.
I won't pay.
Okay.
Is Green Sun's good?
I think it's fine right now.
Okay,
Okay.
so I'm good to search.
Well, first I got to do my draw.
Yep.
Yes. I have no response. Do you have any response? All right, go at it.
Allosaurus Shepherd is the card I got.
Oh shit.
Gary.
Yeah, green spells can't be countered. So I'm going to pay 4 life because I control Swamp, and I'm going to play Snuff Out, or more specifically, Beholder's Death Ray. And I'm going to target the blue draw for enchantments. Mr. Draw. Yes.
Entity
That one.
Tracker.
Yes, that one.
Okay. I have no response.
I have no
Is it
response.
exile?
No, it's just destroy.
Okay.
Because it specifies target non-black creature. I will pay 2 life, a black and a green, and I will do dismember on your Eidolon, the green one. So it gets -5/-5 until end of turn. And on that bombshell, I will pass to Michael.
I will untap, upkeep, and draw. Exotic Orchard. I'm gonna have to pass the turn.
Upkeep. I will draw. Yeah, we're just gonna put a ghostly pilfer onto the board. After that, I will pass the turn.
All right. Untap.
Oh.
Upkeep. So Carpet of Flowers I can only do once per turn, right? But I get to
Yes.
pick which main phase.
Yes.
Okay. Untap, upkeep, draw. Oh, it's still 2.
It is still 2.
Yep, I only have 2 islands.
I'll do 2 white. I'll use the 2 white plus a green. Kutsu.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Mm.
fun.
I got nothing for old Kutzel.
Oh.
Mike, if
I have-
you have it, you need
I
to
have
stop
backup
this.
for somebody. I have backup for somebody, but I don't have a way to.
Tezzeret the Seeker.
You pay the Esper?
I won't.
Okay. Yeah.
Huh. I'm gonna minus for the Tezzeret. You're not dead. You would be dead if he didn't kill my 2 creatures. I'll put it that way. Am I good to search?
Yes, you're good to search, bud.
Yeah.
We
go
can't
for it.
cast anything on your turn.
I'm
Yeah.
going to get the One Ring. To
gotta throw
activate
that
the
weight
One
around
Ring to
sometime.
draw a card. Let's 1, 2, 3 green. Take 1, so I'm gonna do a blue and a white. Oops.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna cast Estrid.
Mm.
So I
Estrid.
have 2 green floating still. Estrid, Planeswalker, she comes in with 3 loyalty. I can +2 to untap each enchanted permanent I control. I can -1 to create a mass enchantment that I attach to a permanent that has totem armor. And then her ult -7, I put the top 7 cards of my library into my graveyard and return all enchantments to the battlefield. I'm gonna -1 her to put a mask on the One Ring to make it double indestructible. I'm gonna pass the turn.
Untap, upkeep, trigger, Gitrog. I'll sack the swamp and draw a card for Gitrog's ability and draw my land for turn. I'll do a Misty Rainforest as one of my 2 lands for turn. Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and crack it. No, wait, I can do a Overgrown Tomb, and I will shock that in. I'll take another 2. I'll bring it down to 26. But I'll also get to draw off a Gitrog as well. So I'm gonna generate 2 green, black and a green, and cast Culling Ritual.
Esper trigger.
I will pay it.
Okay. I got
I-
nothing, guys.
I will tap 1 and cast a Swan Song.
Okay.
There's gonna be a Vial Smasher trigger.
And
Okay.
an Esper trigger.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you draw us to help us out here.
I have nothing for your Swan Song.
Is the Vial Smasher trigger good to resolve?
Vial Smasher is good to resolve.
Cool.
Who's taking that 1 damage at random? So I will take my 1 damage.
Yep. And
My
back
30.
to Swan Song on the stack.
Swan
Yep.
Song on the stack. You cannot counter that, my friend.
It is what it is. I forgot he had that out. I guess I just sack a treasure in response.
So, just curious, what's the count on artifacts and enchantment? Or, yeah, destroy each non-land permanent with mana value 2 or less. How many
So
is that?
I have 3, my friend.
You got
Green.
4 for me.
So that's 7, and then I heard 2.
I have 3 then.
That's 9 altogether.
Yep.
So that's another 4. Deadly Rollick is permanently now exiled, and that puts an enchantment, artifact, and creatures in. So that's 13 mana altogether, and any combination of black and green that I want. I'll do 7 black and 6 green. 2 of it is going to be for a Dothy Voidwalker.
Hot.
That's 2 of the black. Another black is going to be for Putrid Imp, and then the last of it is going to be for a Demonic Council.
Yeah, you got it, bud.
So search your library for a demon card, reveal it, and put it to your hand, then shuffle. Delirium. There are 4 or more card types among cards in your graveyard. Instead, search your library for any card, put it into your hand, then shuffle. For the sake of those of you following at home, creature, artifact, enchantment, sorcery, land, and there is instant in there. So I definitely hit Delirium.
You got it, bud.
And then at this point, if you guys don't have anything, then yeah, that's game.
Can you
Yeah, I don't have
demonstrate the loop so everybody can understand?
Yes. So what I have now effectively done is built it so that I'm going to discard Dakmor Salvage to Putrid Imp.
Okay.
It's going to continually gain flying, but more specifically, Dakmor Salvage has 2. So when I discard it and it goes to the graveyard, Dredge will trigger off of the Gitrog Jaw, which is triggering off of the land going into the graveyard. That will allow me to continually dredge and draw cards.
Got you.
I will effectively sculpt my hand into Finale of Devastation, generating a bunch of mana arbitrarily from the things that I have in my deck, and then cast all of my creatures, make them all very large, and give them trample, and then steamroll all of you.
I don't think there was a moment where Derfull didn't have complete control of that game. However, Josh had a few moments where we thought he was about to pop off, but he got stopped, and I don't think he ever truly recovered. But with all that said, it was exciting to see these two decks do their thing on the channel, and we look forward to seeing them in the future. If you have a deck that you'd like to see on the channel, or some type of tech, please let us know in the comments below, and we'll try to get it on the channel. Also, I'd like to remind you to like, subscribe, and hit the bell to be notified when we upload new content. With all that said, we'll see you next time.